Hello everyone, I am Mike Magus from the ESR admin team slash stewarding team slash, well, a little bit of everything. I think that more or less sums it up. Commentary team, there we go. Um, Excuse me, need to burp. Ooh, don't do these on an empty stomach, I think is the lesson learning here. So, what I am doing here today is it's very, very seldom that we get a chance to look at an incident and then have a repeat of that same incident done correctly by the same drivers. And that's kind of what I wanted to bring out here. It's sort of like if you watched Animaniacs back in the day. Good idea, bad idea. Although in this case, it'll be bad idea, then good idea. But anyways, these will be video examples of how how ESR racing should look, how we should see the rules followed. Now, to set the stage here, we have car number 1 and car 77 fighting over position. 77's in 5th place. Car number 1 is in 6th place. Now, this was a penalty that I noted from Justin Swan's stewarding video from the Academy. If you want another look at this, feel free to check that out. But it was kind of interesting that we're going to get this, and then I'm going to show kind of how this is supposed to look. So the rule in question we're looking at here is basically the battling for position, and also things like point of commit, soft versus hard overtaking zone, all those things. I'll link the charter below and give the appropriate articles or sections. I think we ended up calling them sections. I'm pretty sure that's what we went. Anyways, that'll be your guide. So this is the best camera view I think I have. Oh no, that one's better. Okay, this one's better. So car 77, car number 1. They're heading into the hairpin Ed Zolder that comes after the 2 chicanes, basically through Tamberlach or whatever. I'm not sure on the Zolder names, but the 2 big chicanes, and then you got a bit of a curve, and then into a hairpin primary overtaking zone on the track. So let's roll it. See, car number 1 goes to the inside, but there's never an overlap during the process. They come together here and make contact on the corners. If we can get this, let's see here. I want Archie. So Archie's full on the brakes there. Let's get a look at it here. See, there's never really any overlap. There's a gap here, but there's no exploitable gap. There's no way for Archie to get alongside car 77. I keep going back and forth between names and numbers. So, John Archie, Carolina, I was told how to pronounce this. I'm blanking on it, so I'm going to give it my best shot because I am Eastern European, so hopefully I can get it right. Hiskenovich. If I'm wrong, let me know. So yeah, if we look at it from in the car here, nothing there. Now, if we look at it from the car here, I'm going to need free cam, I think, because I want to be able to see the mirror. So the mirror can see it alongside, but this mirror is sometimes not overly visible. Anyways, so actually, give me the free cam again. You know what'll probably do this for me is if I move. There we go. This is slightly perfect. So you can see there's this slight turn in from the Lamborghini. And why is my WASD doing nothing? Anyways, I thought it would. So you can see slight turn in's already going, and there's no overlap. So the turn is committed. This is what we call in the charter point of commit. You can see the wheel turning this way, and you can see that there is no overlap. So when they contact, there, that's better. When they contact, It spins around the Lamborghini, the Audi goes off track, and the Audi picks up a penalty. Now, if we fast forward to lap 25, we're going to kind of get the side-by-side comparison here. So that's through the last chicane. The Audi has damage here, but that's not really relevant for what we're going with. Same corner. You see this is the approach up to that same hairpin. And the Lamborghini gets ahead. Now, the Lamborghini doesn't complete the overtake because it's a little too far in. And it allows the Audi to get a run back. But if we go inside the Audi, I want to see if we can find the point of commit again. Now, he's turning in very, very late here. The wheel is not straight, so hefty damage. Probably not in there. Maybe we'll look at the point of commit from the Lamborghini. Looking for a point of commit. Looking for when the wheel goes to the right. There it is. This is all a little bit late, but the point is still there. If we look at it from a bird's eye view here, we can see that both cars are still more or less going straight, and the overlap has already been made. In fact, the overtake has been made. Now, of course, this is easier because of the damage to the front end of the Audi. You can see the bonnet is up. You can see significant scuffing marks. So this is all not quite making it a one-to-one comparison, but this is what I mean when we talk about like a clean overtake is you've established the overlap before the point of commit, and the previous one we saw no overlap, penalty. And of course various factors would go into making it a tier 1 or a tier 2. I don't think a tier 3 is really possible, but never say never. I have seen some weird things in racing and both sim and real life that I would not have ever thought I would see. So, there is a possibility. And if we roll it on a little bit further, we'll kind of get another somewhat of an example of what I'm talking about here. Let's move this up to full speed. Camera, of course, going away from the action. Anyways, so they're going to go... let's get a better view here. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. So they go into the next corner. Alright, we didn't quite get what I wanted out of that. But I think it gets the point across. In the first incident where the penalty was, there was no overlap, and then there was contact. In the second incident, overlap was established before the point of commit, the point of turn-in, and through they went. Now, this example references a hard point of commit, a hard corner, as we call it. So the difference is a soft corner is almost like the point of braking is the point of commit, because you're braking and turning, or you're handling a relatively short braking period or whatever. Basically, whatever characteristics of the turn leads to the fact that once the braking is started, the line is chosen. This is a hard overtaking zone where you can create the overlap under braking, because the you need to slow down, then turn. That's a simple way of looking at it. But anyways, this was from the same race, the same two drivers, and it was kind of it was just rare enough that I definitely wanted to get this recorded, even if I think because of the damage to the Audi we're not necessarily getting a proper one-to-one comparison, but it's still in the ballpark, and we'll try and get one of these for like every rule in the charter. But trying to create them inorganically has led to just not as useful stuff. So I'll be looking at the stewarding reviews from the GT Challenge, from GT4 World, from 3D Speed, from the Enduro, from the Academy, etc. The Race Room series is to try to find examples of both of what not to do and what to do.